I'm good at only one thing, selecting high-performing clinic locations. For nearly a decade, I've helped develop over 100 clinic locations across the US. Today, I'm giving you the exact insights you need to avoid the 5 most common mistakes to kill your clinic before it even opens. Now let's get started. The first mistake is what I call the hidden gem fallacy. You find a space, it's quiet, it's in a beautiful office park right down the street from the local retail center. And best of all, it's $10 square foot cheaper than the retail center. Your broker tells you this is a steal. We gotta sign the lease, let's hurry up and go before somebody steals it. In reality, it's a trap. In healthcare real estate, visibility is your 24/7 marketing budget. It doesn't sleep. If a patient driving 40 miles per hour cannot see your signage, process what you do, and see your front door, all in under 3 seconds, you don't exist. You might save $3,000 or $4,000 a month being in that beautiful yet hidden office park, but you'll spend $10,000 a month in a marketing budget just to tell people where you are. As a business and as a physician, you want to be the obvious choice, not a scavenger hunt. The rule: if you can't see the building from the main intersection, don't sign the lease. You don't want to be a hidden gem. Gems are hard to find. So be a landmark. Mistake number 2 is the deathly left turn. Imagine your ideal patient. It may be an elderly woman with mobility issues, or it may be a stressed out mother with 3 or 4 kids in the backseat. They are driving to your clinic for the very first time, and now they have to cross 4 lanes of traffic, driving at 50 miles per hour just to get into your parking lot. How many times are they going to do that before they decide your competitor just across the street is just an easier option? The patient experience doesn't start in your waiting room. It starts as soon as they turn into your parking lot. If there's high friction to enter your site, you're literally giving your patients an excuse to not rebook their next appointment. The fix: ideally, you want a signalized intersection right at a hard corner, or right in, right out, with good traffic flow, roughly 40-45 miles per hour. Just remember, if your patients have to risk a car accident just to see you, they won't come back. Mistake number 3, the co-tenancy trap. Physicians often just look at the 4 walls of their own building and forget to look at who's next door. Your neighbors define the vibe of the practice before your patient even sets foot in the door. I've seen pediatric clinics next to loud, thumping CrossFit gyms and high-end med spas next to discount liquor stores and smoke shops. This isn't just about aesthetics, this is about psychographics. And you want to be exactly where your patients are. I call this daily needs traffic. If you are next to a high-end grocery store or a specialty coffee shop or maybe even a pharmacy, you're kind of integrated into their daily routine, and this is a big deal. If you're next to a graveyard of empty business shelves or outdated retail that doesn't reflect the health and wellness that you provide, you're fighting an uphill battle for trust. Choose your neighbors as carefully as you would choose your staff. Mistake number 4 is a data error, confusing traffic counts with patient intent. Brokers love to brag about high traffic counts. They'll tell you that 60,000 cars a day pass by this site and is the most visible site in all of the metro. Sounds great, right? Not if those drivers are going 60 miles an hour on a commuter highway. Those drivers are on autopilot mode. They are focused on going to work or getting home, nothing else. They are not looking at your signage and certainly aren't going to whip across 3 or 4 lanes of oncoming traffic at rush hour just to head into your clinic. You don't want highway traffic, you want live traffic. You want the road where they're driving 35 to 45 miles per hour. The road where they're running errands, dropping their kids off at school, and paying attention to their surroundings. Now, I know this is a lot of data to keep track of while you run a clinic and manage staff. To help you out, I've digitized my site selection 25-point checklist. This is the exact protocol I use to vet sites for every one of my healthcare clients before we get to the LOI stage. It covers the technicalities that we've discussed today, as well as other items like parking ratios, signage rights, and even utility requirements. You can download it for free at the link in the description. Print it out, put it in your car, and use it the next time you're touring a potential new location. It'll help you spot the red flags that even most real estate brokers would miss. Now, let's get to the final mistake, which may be the most important, especially in a fast-growing market. Mistake 5 is relying on the demographic lag. Most physicians look at census data, to see if that area is wealthy enough or dense enough to support a new practice. But census data is a rearview mirror. It tells you who was living there 2, maybe 3 years ago, not necessarily today. In a fast-growing market, you need to look at future rooftops. Where are the building permits being issued today? Where are new schools being built? If you build where the population is right now, you're often entering a saturated market with elevated rents. But if you can use the data to see where people are moving, then oftentimes you can secure prime real estate well before your competitor arrives. You want to be the first healthcare provider in the path of growth, not the 5th in an aging neighborhood. Site selection is a clinical diagnosis for your business health. I know it sounds crazy. You wouldn't perform surgery based on a hunch, so don't sign a 10 to 15-year lease based on one either. Avoid the hidden gems, watch out for the death left, pick good neighbors, prioritize slow-moving traffic over fast-moving traffic, and look at future data. Which of these 5 factors is the biggest hurdle or worry that you have for your future expansion? Drop a comment below. I read every single one and I'll jump in to give you my thoughts. And don't forget to grab the 25-point checklist in the description. I'll see you on the next one.